Hello everyone. So, this game just came out like technically yesterday, I guess. Oh man, that's very transparent there. Alright, so I really hope this game has an original soundtrack or I'm screwed. So I have no idea what this game's about besides hoverbikes and hoverbikes and cel-shaded graphics, which is all you really need. And I'm also going to say that this definitely seems like the kind of game that you should probably play for yourself and then watch this like first episode as a means of getting an idea of what the game is about, or watching it just to know my reactions. Okay, shift to run, space to do that, C to crouch. It's a very sneaky position. Is there any particular place I want to jump to? Oh, that I overshot. Oh no. Oh, thank God. I'm not missing out on something real, like, this doesn't look like there's any way to get down from here? Oh no, they're totally... Oh, okay. Alright, I may have spent more time than I should have inside there. But now I'm a bit more comfortable with the rest of the game, so... Also, I do have to just point out that I do love the style. The low frame... the low frame rate animations are also really interesting. You know, you look at it and it might feel like it's gonna feel really choppy, but it's just that it's a very low frame animation. While this might not be as big as Breath of the Wild, I'm just gonna make a wild guess. It's definitely I feel like it's definitely got some big areas, if this one area is anything to go by. I can feel Jaddy smiling behind her mask, just as I know she can feel the teeth-bearing little grimace behind mine. I'm nervous and she's softly, sweetly amused. In her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about. You know you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? I tell Jetty I know, but that isn't quite sunk in yet. She chuckles. I promise you, Sable, you're fine. But I do know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you've started, and then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You won't even let me put you on a seat. You were so afraid. Your hands were like little claws gripping in onto me. I feel the memory in my fingers. But then I promised you it was going to be alright. I told you how much I loved riding my bike as a young woman, and how wonderful the wind felt through fabric. Suddenly, there you were. You sat down, you leaned forward, and put those little grasping claws on the handles, and you were off. I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand, look at her, she can do whatever she wants. And you can, Sable. useful as it is fun. What if I choose the wrong path? There are no wrong paths, or right ones. I'll be glad if you choose to stay with the Abexi, but truth be told, I'll be glad no matter what, as long as you're happy. I have many questions. Are we going to get some form of firearm? I don't even know what how that would work, but I doubt it. Charge of nerves and for balance. Sable, take this gliding stone. Probably feel a warmth bar. I run my thumb over and find a soft, ecstatic on clock. What is this? I try to sound less confused than I am, but ask Hassel what this is. Oh, you can't leave without it. A gliding stone. What do you feel? I tell Hilo that I feel fuzziness? Then you're doing it right. What you feel in that stone is openness. Get the stone. Seems quite closed. Gliding stones are vessels for the perpetual. They suck its power up like little sponges and hold it there for you to channel. Right now it's empty or dormant and waiting for you to fill it up. Take it to the temple ruins at the edge of the canyon. You'll be able to activate it there. Bob's a little... Dude, are these guys supposed to have masks? Or is this just some... Or is that actually their face? I'm not completely sure. Freaking taking this bucket, man. You never know. Can be very helpful sometimes. I told myself not to be too eager. All I can do is... It's all I can do not to race up to Driss. Driss is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately, but now I suspect he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful or some custom feature. What will its name be, I wonder? How fast will it go? Sable, hello! I was told you had something special for me. I told Driss that I was told he had something for me. Something special? I nod very meaningfully, but he doesn't seem to get the hint. I make a leading gesture, slowly, trying to be perfectly cool and confidential. But I can't do it, I'm too keen, and I ask Driss if he might, sort of, possibly may have a bike for me. Your bike! Like, yells like it's an idea he just had. Your bike! Yes, of course, right, your bike! That... I meant that I prepared for you, because today is your... Did you forget? In abject horror, I gently ask if he may have forgotten. What? No, I would have. Obviously, I have your bike, by which I mean I arranged it for you, and well, it's a sort of tutorial for you. Did you forget? I'm telling you, I didn't forget. I just made different arrangements. See, Sable, before one can own their own bike, they must prove that they can ride a bike by taking a test ride on a different bike. I think about it and find I've never heard of that part of the gliding. But Driss does seem earnest, sort of. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like to try this bike as a test. Okay, maybe... Don't fall off. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. So you can go into a... So you press space and you go into a strafe, but you can also strafe forward and backwards. Turn to Driss, who somehow manages to seem caught off guard despite knowing I was coming. Sable, congratulations! How's your first pre-glide drive? Any strange rattles, unexplained hissing, small fires? What do you mean, fires? Surely you'd notice if you were on fire, even a little bit. Was that a possibility? Well, obviously it didn't happen, so I think we're fine. Trish, is this bike dangerous? Well, have you already been by Hilal? Am I not getting a bike? Well, you're getting the use of this sand cutter. That's something, eh? You can borrow it and run your little errands. And Hilal's got something to show you to help you out, or mobility you're after. With that confidence, Trish helping bike and depart for Hilal. The guy that I just got the stuff from? Okay. Alright, I assume I have to go here. We're gonna check out this freaking boat. I got 20 circles in a diamond. I got 20 diamond circles. So far, driving mechanics seem fine. Can always kind of be a question with BC games and, like, driving mechanics, but yeah, it seems pretty good, and I'm sure that there's... I mean, obviously this isn't the bike. There might very well be multiple bikes as well, so we'll have to see. Sometimes my headphones decide to just not work, and then just randomly decide to work, and it's just like... I just hear the voice of God suddenly. Mothman. Potentially Mothman. Though not, it doesn't have the ass of Mothman, so I take it back. Jeez. Okay. Stone thrums like the beat of a heart as I approach the altar. Ready for Rohana to know me. I'm ready to know myself. I skipped through something, I think. Sorry about that. But we do have this kick-ass stone. Oh, that is a kick-ass stone. Congratulations! We have colors! We've left the realm of, like, 1930s. And now we're back. It's also a really good thing you didn't fall unconscious 2 feet behind you, or you would have no feet. These ancient Magitech temples are always kind of finicky like that. Always looking badass at the cost of safety. Keep telling him. Oh! I was not expecting... I wasn't expecting just a giant-ass bubble. Come on, you got this! You got this! Yeah, okay, that was closer than I'd like to admit, but at the same time... Can I just make that jump? Oh yeah. Oh hex yeah. Oh hecky weckies yeah. Random ass wood that's been sitting out in the middle of a canyon for God knows how long. I do not trust. Also, I'm pressing E and I'm doing nothing. So, ladder's not working seems like potentially a very bad thing. The Mothman with no ass. My God, is this a floaty worm? Offered by the chooms when planting themselves into the ground, perfectly smooth and hard as a rock. These eggs seem to float with how light they are. They must be good. There must be a good place to deliver these. Okay. The first thing that came to mind when I saw those was not choom. Let's just say that. Also, is this like an unlimited thing? I mean, obviously not, because it's gliding and, you know, you fall, but, like, it's not going to just fail at some random point, right? Maybe? Maybe, but I'm not completely sure. Alright. Oh, jeez. Why do I get the feeling that, like, I'm gonna climb this and then I have to go immediately back and then climb this again? Which is, like, you know, it's fine. It's their tutorial, so, like, whatever. But, like... Whoa. I'm trying to think. I don't know what this art style is called, but, like, it reminds me of, you know, it's not quite as cartoony as, it's not as cartoony of a style as, say, like Midnight Gospel. But it's that style that's, like, it's got a bit of that style. Solid colors, very... It's a good style. Don't get me wrong, but I can't think of the name. I haven't actually watched Midnight Gospel, but it is one of the things I do want to watch at some point. Okay, so now here's my biggest concern, right? So obviously there's something there. I picked up something else. I don't know... I don't know what else I'm gonna need. Oh, this was just money. Okay. Look, if you're gonna make me come out the way out here, and you definitely made me come out here, it was not my own volition, obviously. Have to climb this again. It's not that big of a deal. I just, you know, don't want to have to backtrack too much. A cache of 100 cuts, made from metal harvested from crashed ships. They have holes punched in the middle of them, where a rope can be slid through for easy and convenient transport. Oh, you know, that's cool. That's cool, actually. And at this point, I should probably just go and get the quest markers, so I know where I'm going.